In this short video, we will be discussing what is a radian. Well, let's look at the definition. 1 radian is the measure of the central angle whose arc length is the same as the radius of the circle. Well, what does this actually look like? So let's draw a circle. This is circumference, obviously, and here in the middle, I'm going to call this point the origin, because that is the middle. The radius is the distance from the origin to the circumference, and it's the same at any point on the circumference. But this line is not very good. I think I'll just draw my own. That would be 90 degrees. However, this time I'm going to make the arc length, this bit here, equal to the radius r. So I'll just label that r. So we're going to go along here for r. Get to about here. So this is length r, this is length r as well. And this angle theta is what we define as 1 radian. We can call radian rad for short, and I will do that in the rest of the video. Rad. So, we also know that the whole circle has got 360 degrees. So I'll draw this on here. 360 degrees. Now I'm going to tell you, this angle here, the radian, 1 radian, well there's 2 pi of them in the whole circle. 2 pi lots of them. So 2 pi rad equals that 360 degrees here. And this is how we can work out what a radian actually is. So 180 over pi, because we get 360 divided by 2 divided by pi equals 1 rad. Now if we work this out in the calculator, we get a very long number, very long, keeps going on forever, and we get roughly 57.29577951. I think I'll just leave it at that. But if we want to convert between them, this would be quite a hard way to do it. So the simple way to go from degrees, we'll call that deg, to radian, as we've mentioned earlier, it's called rad. We actually times our answer, theta, in degrees, times it by pi over 180. That will give us degree 2 radian. That's a rubbish box. Do that in a circle. And then the opposite is true for radians 2 degrees. Rad 2 deg. We times it by 180 over pi. Simple. We go through some important common examples. So what is 1 radian? Well, we've said that before, 57.29, keeps going on degrees. 2 radian, is just double that. Again, it keeps going on forever. What about degrees to radians. So we're going to go 45 degrees. So, like we said, times it by pi over 180. So, we're going to leave our answers in pi radians. So it's going to be pi something. It's going to be the 45 degrees here, divided by 180, which comes out to be 1 over 6. So we're going to call it pi over 6 rad for radians. 30 degrees. Again, we're going to take our 30 degrees, and we're going to times it by pi, divide 180. And seeing as we leave our answers in pi's, pi, now we've just got 30 over 180, that comes to 1 over 6. Sorry, 45 was 1 over 4. That was 1 over 4. And then the other important one, 180 equals pi times 180 over 180 equals just pi rad.